What's up, YouTube? I'm back again. I just got done seeing Jackal for the second time this past weekend. My favorite rednecks because I don't like country, and occasionally they'll play like a medley of country song here and there because they're from Georgia and they have a couple like Just Because I'm Drunk and Secret of the Bottle, but it also has like a southern hard rock flavor to it, luckily. But they're definitely great hard rockers. They're really good live. Unfortunately, I met him once during this tour. You can see it. It's signed. The shirt's signed. I think it was 2016. Did not have any vinyl at the time for him to sign. Tried to meet him a couple nights ago. They said just meet him by the merch booth because I had some rare ass vinyl to get signed and they didn't show, so which is a bummer. But they're always on tour. Might see him again next month in Columbus if I go to. It's like a fair. They have like 2 hard rock bands each night. It's only $10 for a 3-day pass. I don't know if I'll go or not, but I'm going to start ranking their albums. I have a first 2. The middle is kind of hard to decide, and I have ones that are not good at the end. Well, not as good. So it's getting started off by their late 90s record nobody ever remembers called Staying Alive. Now this one, it's kind of like an EP album in itself because there's 5 songs, studios songs. Let's see how many. 3 covers and 3 live songs. And when I met him, I had to buy it because I didn't have it at the time. It's the only one I didn't have. So I got it signed. Of all the Jackal shit I have signed, it's this album. The studio songs are okay. There's nothing that stands out. Problem's not bad. Crush is okay. They did a good cover of Give Me Back My Bullets by Leonard Skinner and Live Wire by AC/DC. And if the live songs are what you expect. Dumbass Country Boy, Twice as Ugly, Locked and Loaded from the previous album, which they need to play at least 1 or 2 songs from. They don't play any of those songs anymore, which sucks. And I think Cut the Crap needs to be on vinyl. Just my opinion. Next up is their second to last one that just came out like 10 years ago. And that's Best in Show. Pretty cheesy album. I mean, that's Jackal for you, but there's not a lot on this album that's a must-have, aside from the ones they still play. Encore. She makes the room go boom, boom, boom. It's a cool song. Screwdriver, which is they still play live. I want a screwdriver. Cover of the Rolling Stones, crappy cover. Favorite Sin was released as a single, which I never play. Better Than Chicken. I like poontang better than chicken. Actually, he said it's a true story. He went to Tanya Tucker's house, the country singer, and he said she made her chicken, and he told her dad. Jesse said he told his dad about it, and he's like, "Did you have sex with her? Did you fuck her or whatever?" And he's like, "No, but she made me chicken." And he said, "I like poontang better than chicken." So that's where that song came from. He said it was a true story. Overall, it's a decent album. It's nothing spectacular. 3 or 4 songs. The ones they still play, it's the only good ones. That was 6, I think. Next up, Royco, or however you pronounce it. Rock Out With Your Cock Out, it stands for. Royco, I guess that's how I would say it, Royco. Cool cover, because, cock, it's right on the front. They opened up with Blast Off, the last song on the album, which is maybe the best song on the album. Hammer to the Head's cool, has a good beat to it. Just Because I'm Drunk, they played that. Everyone's a Winner, terrible cover, just like it's tricky on this one. Disaster Piece is a good intro song, opening song. Ahead of My Time, All Night Rodeo, not too bad, but like I said, this just like the last 2, there's only like really 2. Limp Dick is another cool song. That's probably maybe my favorite off the album, but there's Jackal-esque songs, but they're not as good as the previous albums. Oh, by the way, I might get this on vinyl. You can buy it off their website. $40, fully autographed. Can't beat that. You can't really beat that, really. Next up, these next 3 could be in any order, really. Number 5, and their 3rd studio album, which I think is underrated, Cut the Crap. Never released on vinyl. Came out in 97. Dumbass Country Boy, it's a cool opener. Got friends like Slim and Coy. Locked and Loaded, one of the best Jackal songs, with Brian Johnson on guest vocals, and one of their most popular songs. Misery Loves Company is a great ballad, really good song. Serious side of Jackal right there. Cut the Crap, the title track has a chainsaw also in it. It's a short song, it's like 2 minutes. God Strike Me Dead's another good song. Speak of the Devil and Push Pull sort of reminds me of like Royco off of like Push Comes to Shove. So Cut the Crap, The World Needs a Diaper, cool cover too. Highly underrated Jackal album, as are the next two. Next up, 4 on this list, but like I said, these 3 could be in any order. They're a comeback of sorts with Roman Glick on bass now with the band full time. That's Relentless. Try to get the damn glare out, still can't do it. If you want a heavy, I Weigh a Ton, Kill the Sunshine, another AC/DC-esque type hard rock song. Mr. Evil, Call Me the Bad Guy, yes. Vegas Smile, Heaven Don't Want Me, and Hell's Afraid I'll Take Over, another great track. Billy Badass, the rap rock chainsaw song, pretty cool, besides the rapping. And Down This Road Before, maybe my favorite song off this album, really great ballad, acoustic ballad. When Jackal is serious, they can come up with some great ass songs. That's one of them. And I Put a Curse on You. This album's just so fucking, it rocks straight through. And it came and went. It might have made the Billboard 200. I think it did, barely. And then, Jackal kind of faded out of popularity after the mid-90s anyway. Next up, this was from like 2010, 2009, 2010, when Moonshine, Dynamite Collide. Really underrated album, aside from the stupid like cover, Just Like a Negro. Rednecks covering a black rock, like funk rock song, which is really weird. But, loads of fun, having loads and loads of fun. She's Not a Drug has that great bass drum. Dun, 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 dun. She's not a drug. And that's a great song. When My Moonshine Kicks Your Cocaine's Ass. My Moonshine Kicks Your Cocaine's Ass. They played that live a couple of nights ago. Great song. Overflow of Love. The title track's a good southern rock song. And they have Mercedes-Benz, I think, is another cover. Deeper in Darkness, which appeared on itself on Night of the Living Dead, which is a live album. I'll show it off in a second. And it's really rare on vinyl. I left it over there. I'll have to pick it up. I'll get it in a second. And it's a great as a live song, and it's even better as a studio song. So this is probably their most underrated album. It came out 13 years ago, and of course, no one bought it. And of course, the last two, you can't really discount the first 2 records. This one's the picture disc, if push comes to shove. And the damn glare is really bad on it, but you can see it right there. I was going to get this signed last week, but I didn't know if they would sign it here or here, but it's a moot point because they weren't able to sign it. They did play the cover song, or the title song off the album, which is one of my favorite Jackal tunes, Push Comes to Shove. Yeah, they have the chainsaw song that the hell is they have the chainsaw song. Fucking mind's gone. I forget the name, but there's like Chinatown, Rock-a-Ho, Feeling Kinda Dirty, Feeling Kinda Mean. Great song. What else is on there? Shit, it's been so long since I listened to it. I don't have the track list on there. But it's a great follow-up. It has the chainsaw song, Headed for Destruction. It was on Beavis and Butthead. Headed for Destruction. That's a great song. It's off there. Chinatown, Rock-a-Ho, Push Comes to Shove. It's a great album. It's a great follow-up to the debut, which is one of my favorite albums and one of my favorite records. First records I got into growing up in the early 90s when I first got into music when I was really little. I had the GNR albums, like Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. Then you had like this, Ugly Kid Joe came out in 92, right when I was starting to get into music, and fucking Nirvana was all over the place. You can't beat I Stand Alone Today. How you feel? What I feel. Dirty little mind, dirty little mind. Redneck Punk, of course, the Lumberjack. When they cut the benches and stools up right on stage, well, stools. Back off, brother, which they just played. They still play that. They have a shirt, She Loves My Cock. Been around the block, but she loves my cock. But Chris's drum set is a She Loves My Cock drum set now on this tour has it's like orange, and it has like a cockware and like a necklace, and it's really cool. But yeah, there's no weak songs on this album. This is actually a repress. I don't have the original yet, but I wanted to show you this. My stupid ass had it in my hand. I forgot it. I was going to get this signed if I met him. I met Chris on the way in. He said he don't even have one of these. This is rare as shit. 1996 orange vinyl, only available at the time. I think through like a mail-in thing off their website. There's maybe 50 to 100 ever made. This one's the only one sealed that I've seen. And there's one on Discogs right now for $250, and it's not sealed. I want to open it. I was hoping they would sign it so I could play the damn thing. I might open it eventually, but yeah, it's really rare, and you just don't ever see this album anywhere. Fucking glare. So that's my ranking of Jackal. It's no surprise the first two were, you know, the last two on the list. And I just wanted to show that because how rare it is. And maybe I'll get it signed eventually. So what are your thoughts on Jackal? I mean, I love Jackal. They're one of my favorite bands, but I also hate that they play a lot of country stuff. Well, they don't play a lot of it, but, you know, what do you expect? They're rednecks from the South where country is from and thrives. They'll play a medley here and there, and they did a couple last 2 nights ago. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck the song is because I don't like. I know maybe like 10 country songs total because I would hear them occasionally. So yeah, it's good to be back doing videos again. And yeah, let me know what you think of this ranking. If you like Jackal, what band I should do next, and I'll see if I have enough to do. I like to have all of the records, if not at least all but 1 or 2. And as always, I'll put a video here, and please subscribe. It helps. You know, and I do this just out of love of my heart. I don't get paid, probably never will. And I love talking metal and hard rock and horror sometimes. So, as always, have a good week. Keep on rocking. I'll see you soon. Peace.